Robin, thank you very much for the 70k. I know, that's crazy, isn't it? Look at that, British telephone boxes. So obviously this is how you get around the rock. It's actually a lot bigger than you think. Obviously everything is around the rock and the beaches are literally at the top. So you do have beaches in Gibraltar. Look, you've got Catalin Bay, which apparently at the moment there is this big debate because they want to turn it into a marina. You've got Sandy Bay, and then of course further down here you've got Camp Bay and Little Bay, and that's pretty much the beaches. There's a little beach here, but that's your beaches for Gibraltar, but it's pretty good. And obviously it does feel like you're in a British town. Thank you very much, David NW. So you'll see some British shops down here. In fact, you could be down any high street in the UK. It does look lovely and warm. It's cold in the UK, Lisa. I think the temperature's around about 26 degrees at the minute. Kevin, that would be totally amazing. Is it easy to go through the land border between Spain and Gibraltar, Matthew? The answer to that question is yes, especially if you're British. But like you'll see some of the shops here, which I'll point out, they do have a, well, they used to have a Matalan, got a card factory, they've got a Boots, all the kind of stuff that you would normally see in the UK. Obviously the time here is 7:30, so it's getting pretty quiet. All the shops are shut. But even some of the trees here look British. But when you get further up, you'll see just how Spanish it actually is. Judy says it does look lovely and clean. Yeah, let's point that out. Right, let me just quickly just walk back up just to see how Gabby's getting on, because I can't walk without her because she won't know what I am. So I do apologise about this. Yeah, they've got British banks, NatWest, although you can get NatWest pretty much all over the world. Is there a ferry that takes you to Morocco? I don't know, not from Gibraltar, I don't think. Hello to Mallorca under the sun. Is there a fair mix of British and Spanish in Gibraltar, or mainly Brits? I would say it is a it's a pretty mix, actually. It's not all just British, but obviously being an overseas territory, it is mainly. Can you say hello to Amy Cray? She loves your videos. Hello, Amy. Louis, it was not a vodka. It was white wine. Thank you, KK. Pepsi dude. Not so good weather in Lowestoft. So hang on a second. Right, I've just got to catch up with Gabby. Sorry, just having a little bit of a private convo with Gabby. So Gabby, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk towards the Ocean Village. But you've got no internet, so you have to go into a bar and try and check it out. Oh, you see, this is why I don't bring Gabby on live, because there's always a bit of a drama going on. Anyway, she's all right. She's feeling a little bit lightheaded. Anyway, Matthew, the temperature currently is 26 degrees. Yeah. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. It does help me out. So when I say it does feel a little bit Spanishy in Gibraltar, Gibraltarians will moan at you and say it doesn't, but you've kind of got these little Spanish streets everywhere. And you'll see some of the beautiful houses as we walk further up too. Come and say hello. Don't be shy. Doobie drone, we'll see more of it in a moment. Can you watch the sunset from the Sunborn yacht? we will get over there. Of course, that's a hotel that's shaped like a boat, pretty much. It's also a casino. Stephen says, I've been here twice. Great atmosphere. There is a good atmosphere in Gibraltar. Anyway, let's start the live, shall we? This is obviously, if you're just watching on replay, you can skip to this bit. So yes, welcome to Gibraltar. Walking down Main Street at the moment. We're walking down towards the harbour. But I mean, some of it is still very British. The names of the street, Parliament Lane. But also, it does have a little Spanish vibe to it. David NW, British shops are here. They are. In fact, you'll tell me on the comments if you come across any of the British shops. Some are not hard to miss. But you can see some of the buildings. Now, I'll get told off by any locals, actually. They will say it's not Spanish. It's kind of other influences. But sometimes with the balconies and the buildings, it does give off that vibe. By the way, I'm using widescreen lens at the moment on the camera, so you get a better view. It might look a little bit distorted on the TV. Lovely. 14 degrees in Blackpool. Ben, I believe they do. Also, Gibraltarian pounds. So look, even with the British signs, heading down some of the side streets. So it does feel like, you know, you're walking through a British city centre just after everything's shut up. Now, obviously, the Jubilee is coming up. And so they're celebrating, obviously, here in Gibraltar with all the bunting that's out as well. Crackmaster, welcome to the live. Give the video a thumbs up. At least it's not flashing. I've finally found an app that works. Yeah, good. So I will show you some of the British shops that we're coming up to in a minute. You've probably seen some that I've walked past that I've actually missed. But it does make you proud to be British when you walk through the streets of Gibraltar with the bunting up, ready for the Jubilee. How much is the alcohol here? Because a lot of people come to Gibraltar, obviously, to get the alcohol and the fags. What, Jack Daniels? On offer for £28.95. I can buy that with my club card in Tesco a lot cheaper than that. Which is unbelievable, right? Where is the Gibraltar Pontins? I know, right? If only there was one. That'd be pretty amazing. Look at that. Have I just passed Peacocks? Did that close down? There's a Hotel Chocolat here. And something I should try whilst here in Gibraltar, obviously, is the British fish and chips. Hello, Ron. Welcome to the stream. Now, there's a shop that I don't see very much in the UK anymore. Mothercare. Still got one in Gibraltar. And there's some good old British pubs with that Mediterranean vibe. The Horseshoe, look at that. Now, I love this part of Main Street. It's got a great vibe. Normally, a lot of people sitting out here having a drink of an evening. It's a good pub. Somebody said it's really clean, as we just see loads of rubbish on the street after a busy day. I forget what day it is. What is it? Wednesday? No, Thursday. No, Wednesday. So we're going to walk down towards the water's edge as well. Check out some of the boats and also the main place to come actually for an evening out in Gibraltar, which is ocean. I think it's Ocean View, Oceanside. But look on the left, Marks and Spencer. It's kind of, it messes with your senses just a little bit as you see the sign and you see the shop window and the original kind of same shop that you would see in the UK out here. There's a phone box. I am, mate. Nice to meet you. You're right. It is a long way. Are you local? Are you? No. Oh, have you? Thanks, buddy. Are you from Manchester? Nice to meet you. Hello, Ruth. Afternoon. Hope you're doing okay. So people have asked me, does Marks and Spencer's look the same? And the answer is yes, of course. Even that, and the frontage. In fact, it's actually kind of based on the old style of Marks and Spencer's, actually. Ocean Village. Thanks, Linda. Hopefully it's not too windy. Tell me what the sound is like. Should be all right. I haven't got the muff on, but I can turn it on if I need it. There is a Next here. There used to be, what was that other shop? Peacocks, but I think it's shut down. How much is a pint of Strongbow? That's a good question. It's actually quite cheap for drinks here, but it depends where you go. Obviously, if you're in the town or if you go a little bit further out, you go down towards the water's edge, it's going to be a bit more expensive. We missed that. Good point. I absolutely love Gibraltar, Mrs. H. Thanks for this. You're welcome. I'm sure, can someone check? I put in the description, I hope I did, my tour of Gibraltar that I did last year. If you haven't checked that out, make sure you do. Obviously, if you didn't know, Gibraltar is famous for those monkeys. They're not actually all at the top of the rock either. Some of them are just down midway. Look at that with the sunset though, with the sun coming through the trees. Isn't that beautiful? There's actually quite a lot of mess on the streets. Now, I always laugh at this, but there's a card factory in Gibraltar. And I'm sure someone will tell me this, right? Is this cheaper than the UK? Because you can get a card here for 29p or 4 for £1. Obviously, do you know what? I think it was the same time as it was last year I was here. Father's Day coming up. Yes, because of Spanish airspace, it does. Obviously, when you come through Gibraltar, how hot is it, Leanne? It's 28. Dear. Now, this is a bit of a shame because I love these big plant pots at the end of this main street. And what's happened is they've put loads of rubbish there. The bus can't do his turn around because some bike. Oh no, traffic build up. It's all going on in Gibraltar. The action is happening live. Is there going to be a fight? No. Delivery man, pretty much. But look at these flowers. They're so pretty, aren't they? Yeah, but when you come through from Spain, obviously you have to get your passport stamped at the Spanish, the Guardia Civil. They'll do it, and then the British won't stamp you. They'll just check your passports. But is it rush hour? Thank you very much. You can see the Britishness of the pubs just here. Crackmaster, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that. That is huge. with the Gibraltarian crest on it as well. Now that looks very British, doesn't it? Look at that. So they haven't got like a Deliveroo here. They've got something called the Hungry Monkey. And there's all these guys with these little red mopeds going around everywhere. Kieran is a TV English or Spanish. You can get both, obviously. You got a satellite, it's all on there. Like a movie set. It's got a fascinating history. Obviously, there is this army kind of vibe that you get. British overseas forces obviously are still based in Gibraltar. So obviously some of when they first set up shop in Gibraltar, that's what it was all about before people started living here kind of without being in the military. Can't wait to go back to Gib. It's been ages since, wow. That is a long time. Gorgeous evening tonight as well. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. You did see the temperature there. It said it was 25. I thought it was around about 28. It has been quite a warm one today. Foxy B, if you're in there, tell us what the signal's like as well. So the main street of Gibraltar is called Main Street. You can't miss it. It starts off at Castmate Square and then down towards the waterside where all the posh ships are on the harbour. Thank you very much, Calvin. That means a lot. Obviously very un-British are these. I love these. What are these called again? Someone tell me in the chat. That seems like a very British house. We'll look at a place in London. Mallorca under the sun, thank you very much. Let's hope it stays that way. It's amazing that I can get a better signal in Gibraltar than I can in the UK sometimes. Life on the ocean wave, the time is an hour ahead of the UK. Real one, I will show you some. Hazel, nice to see the flags and bunting out for the Jubilee. Yep. By the way, if you want to see more about the Jubilee, I will be in London on Monday night. We'll have a walk around and see the celebrations, how they're getting on, followed by my video of the Queen, where she lives, obviously, now at Windsor. So that is coming up. Hopefully you'll join me for that too. Almost 400 people watching. Remember to give the video a thumbs up. It does help push it out to more of my subscribers. Gibraltar does have a bank, and it's here. Gibraltar International Bank. Although I haven't seen it anywhere else other than Gibraltar. Tracy, hi Tim, loving the walk. I've been there a couple of times. You definitely need to try the fish and chips. I know, but I'm not going to have time this time to actually check it out. But look at the colours on this building. This is so pretty. This is where the International Bank is. Look at that. Gorgeous this evening. Obviously, smashing the like, you only need to press it once. If you hit it once and then hit it again, you're unliking it. So just be careful. So it doesn't really show the rockets in its entirety from this side. You see the rock better from the other side, but you can see the cable car. You can bike up the rock. You can drive up the rock. And you get some amazing views over the Straits of Gibraltar onto the Mediterranean, obviously. Look, I'm waiting for this. It's supposed to be coming soon for a while. But if you want to see where I am right now, I'm just trying to see on the map here. I'm literally somewhere around here. That's where I am. Foxy B, thank you for the update. Yeah, definitely. Gary, I haven't really seen much of a difference, to be honest. But what's really cool is if you come here, you can do so many different things. Like they do an official walking tour of the rock. Obviously, you've got to have a good pair of legs for that. but you can also go up the cable car. You can also go and see the Pillars of Hercules, right, which is amazing. You get to see Africa, the Horn of Africa. You also get to see St. Michael's Cave, which again is absolutely fascinating, and it's rich military past. Well, it's still there today, isn't it? But like all the tunnels as well under the rock, it's amazing. So if Gabby was with me, I would adventure up that way, but I can't because she's back there. But with South Bastion, dating back to 1540, I think, is that Napoleon? No, it's not. No, it wouldn't be Napoleon, would it? It's Nelson. What am I talking about? So obviously to commemorate the Battle of Trafalgar, this was done in 2005, but you can literally see that 1805, when Nelson did his thing, obviously had roots back in Norfolk. You've seen the British policemen, they're great. It is weird seeing the British police. Now, there is a hotel just up here, just behind this hotel, called the Rock Hotel, which is where Sean Connery got married, apparently. Yeah. Yes, then Debbie, if you fancy it, obviously I appreciate it. Obviously, supports the channel, super chat. Yeah, you just hit that $sign. I'd appreciate it. Fantastic painting on there. Look at that. I don't know if the camera picked it up very well, but you can see the past of the. Oh, there's the sun blocking it a little bit. There you go. See the past of all the ships in the Rock of Gibraltar, Spanish Navy, British Navy. Is there any Spanish people watching? Danny, the monkeys are at the top. But that was a budget wedding. I don't think so. Not for Sean Connery, anyway. We're at Ragged Staff Road. We're going under the Ragged Staff Gates. You can see the military past everywhere in Gibraltar. Let's hang on. You can see where the old the guards and the posts used to be. 400 people watching right now. Hit the thumbs up. It helps it push it out to more of my subscribers. Just looking back up to the rock. British flags are everywhere. Yep. Yeah, the thing about Gibraltar is it's got the class as the world's dangerous runway because you walk over it. Foxy B, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. Grab a cool one later. I definitely will. Oh, I've gone. Where have I gone? I'm going to have to find Gabby as well, which is going to be tough. So we're going to walk down towards the harbour, see some of the nice restaurants, some of the nice expensive ships that are here, and then, of course, onto Ocean View. But, of course, it might be Gibraltar. It's a British overseas territory, but there's always bits of Mediterranean all over everywhere, like the building in front of us right now. You been to Skegness, Butlins? No, not yet. Haven't seen any, but can you hire mobility scooters? I'm sure you can. Yes, they do. They ache a lot. In fact, tonight I'm not wearing flip-flops, thankfully. Look at this. This is gorgeous. So this is a great place to come and get some food. We'll have a walk down there in a moment. I love walking up here, especially at sunset. You get some great views over the Straits of Gibraltar. people on their boats. I better be quiet. Real estate in Gibraltar is still quite pricey. Obviously, we've had a property boom in the UK, and that's the same as so for Gibraltar as well. Let us know what the signal is like as well. It's about 25 degrees, very warm. See, a lot of people are surprised when they come walking up here because this doesn't look like it's Gibraltar, does it? It looks like it could be any place in the Mediterranean. Thank you, Clara. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Yes, the worst rated ones. Of course, I will always do the seaside videos. But people love watching worst rated, don't they? They love doom and gloom. In fact, I've got a video coming up about a worst rated hotel that may not be worst rated, but I don't understand why the TripAdvisor reviews are so bad on it. You'll see that on the channel soon. Love one of those apartments. Sorry, I know I'm walking into the sun right now. I just want to get a better view of this. Matthew, have I been to the Isles of Scilly? No, I haven't. Maybe I should. Evening, Ali. Thank you very much, Lisa. It's a lovely place on the waterfront for food, drinks, and watching the sunsets. Most definitely. Now, the only thing that kind of ruins Gibraltar for me, obviously, are all the oil tankers that are in and around the rock. Someone will tell me why that is, but they're literally everywhere on both sides of the rock. And as you come up here, I'll show you just how many are out. I'll zoom into some of them. Lewis, the name is in the title, buddy. Sean, of course, it's got beaches. Falklands, your next trip. Lol. No. So you can probably see, look at that sunset. It's amazing. You can see the all of the oil tankers out here. Look how calm that is with the sunset. Lisa, I'll show you. Ah, they are waiting for permission to head through the straits after refueling. But it's just a shame that they're all here, isn't it, really? But yeah, fancy taking a screenshot of that and putting it on the Twitter or the socials. That'd be good. Talking of socials, if you haven't already, jump onto the Facebook page, give it a like. It's a bit windy now. Was that not windy when we were walking up or what? No, it doesn't. So what we'll do is we'll walk just on the other side of this down towards Ocean View. Hopefully find the wife. Hopefully the signal's good as well this evening. We've been live for 40 minutes now. Near enough 450 people watching. Do give the video a thumbs up, it does help me out. Ollie Mers was there today. Was he really? When am I going to Marbella? I don't know. Did I say I was? Thank you, Foxy B. John, you can, yes. Kind of see Africa, yeah, you can. I have lost the wife. She's got to try and get Wi-Fi to see where I am. Hopefully she'll do that. But this is the time to come here and have sunset drinks. I don't know if you can see that. There's a house just up there in the rock. Never seen how you'd get to that. But it's just white and black building. Very almost like the kind of houses that you would see in the Caribbean. The British rule, all that kind of stuff. Yes, you can see a shadow just there. That's what I look like when I'm walking around. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Ali, I'm just here for the evening. We're going to grab a bite to eat. We're going to drive an hour and a half back to where we're staying in southwest Spain. Indeed it is, David. Lisa's up for a pina colada. Put your drinks order in, I'll get you one. How did I get the logo at the top right hand of the screen during a live? It's because I'm using an app called StreamYard. Well, it's not an app, but that's what I'm using. Is it? Hopefully it's not too windy. Sunset view tonight is beautiful. So if Gabby was with me, I'd probably say to her we could go here for some food later. Foxy B, you're a mojito person, are you? Are the menus in Spanish or English? They are in mostly English. Hey, Michael, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Nice, long, cool drink, definitely. It's what I need. Mark, that's good to know because it actually is really windy. See, if Gabby was here, that's where I'd be sitting right now, enjoying the view and sunset. David is right, because as soon as I come off this, I'll obviously give her a call. I'll find her in Casper. Don't forget as well, if you want a little bit more out of the channel, if you have subscribed, remember it's free. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Click the notification bell, it's free. But if you want to join channel membership and get the little badge icons, the exclusive emojis, see behind the scenes photos and videos, and also see videos before anyone else, all the details are in the description. It's called channel membership, and it's as cheap as the price of a cup of coffee, or if you want to support the channel, you can maybe do a little bit more. David, I'm not staying in Gibraltar, otherwise I would do a hotel tour. What's the weather like back in the UK, by the way? Do tell me. I know we've had some rain. Nightbot there, keeping everybody safe. King's Lynn is a place you've never been to. We're in Gibraltar, we're talking about King's Lynn. See, those houses, they kind of look so odd there, don't they? But they get the wind. Okay, we've got to turn right here, I think. Heading down towards Ocean View. David, where is my yacht? That's a good question. David says it's cloudy, sunny, drizzle. Pretty much all weathers in one day. Hazel says, loving the live. Tim, keep them coming. It's been windy and rainy, but not too cold. Nice and sunny evening now. Well, it's May, isn't it? You would think the weather would start to improve. I know that the Jubilee weekend, the weather doesn't look overly that great, which I think for a lot of people are quite gutted about. Now, is this a hotel or is this residence? I think it might be both. Any worse rated hotels in Gibraltar? Unfortunately, I'm not here to do that, but yeah, I should have a look, shouldn't I? We're going to walk around one of the parks here in Gibraltar, which are really nice to walk around this time of evening. You can see the barracks, actually, still intact today. And I think they'll always keep them. British police vans, cars. Oh, come on. Sunny in Kent, it's been thunder and lightning in Cambridge. I could come to King's Lynn one day. I could. Just going to cross over the road, actually. It'll be difficult. Ah. There is pedestrian crossings, but not that I can see around here. I'm just waiting. Tracy is 60 on Friday. Happy birthday, Tracy, for being 60. It looks quiet there. What's the atmosphere like? Gia, we'll see the atmosphere as we walk up towards the water edge, the ocean village. Hey, SK, thank you very much for your super sticker. I can't see it on here, but I'll look at it later. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for your support. Foxy B, tell us what the signal is like, please. Look at that, Lions Football Club, Gibraltar. They've got a bar restaurant. I didn't know that. That's where they're based. Here, look. Obviously, you can only go in there if you're a member. I'm going to just have a quick nose. Don't stare at me. Look at that. There you go. Parking in Gibraltar, it's like most places really. Pay and display, a few car parks around. I love it when people have just joined and asked where I am. It's in the title. All the bikes are out, by the way, this evening as well. But the bus stops here in Gibraltar do remind you of being in London. And the British speed cameras as well. So this is known as Commonwealth Park, and this is really lovely to walk around. Apparently there is a dress code to walk around this park, which we're going to adhere to. So Gibraltar's got pretty much everything. You wouldn't believe it had, just outside the garrisons, the old garrisons here, a beautiful park like this. I say fairly new. We're just because we're walking around the quiet parts. Bit of Gibraltar you probably don't normally see. Someone working out. I'm not in Wales, no. Look at that, the sun dancing through the trees of an evening. Look, some lovers on a bench. I'm gutted that I've missed Gabby, but this is really lovely. Look at this. Place where they do some entertainment. So you can feel like you're back in Britain. Even the grass is British. There'll be people that believe that. It might be. They might have British grass seed, although the grass over in Spain and the Med is always a little bit thicker. But these, I love these flowers. I wish we could get these in the UK. I mean, you want to walk around a park in England with those. They're so colourful. Don't forget, if you've just joined us, give the video a thumbs up. It does help push out the live to more of my subscribers. Not all of my subscribers do see it, so if you're one of the lucky ones, do hit that thumbs up. Well, this is interesting. I'm not going to get soaked in a minute, am I? But he's going to shoot up because this phone is not waterproof. You can hear some music going on in the distance. Yes. Hi. Hello. Oh, wow, nice to meet you.
My dad and my stepmom are watching. Can I say
hi? Yeah. Say hi.
Hi, Marie. Hi, Dad.
Are you here on holiday?
No, I live here, but they're visiting us.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, all the time we subscribe to the channel. Well done on
Love it.
70,000,
Thank you very much. Did you watch the original video I did here, the tour?
No, but I'll watch it.
Make sure you watch it, yeah. Nice to meet you. See ya. Some Gibraltarians then checking in. Love it. Pat says, I like to travel with you. Thanks, Pat. Means a lot. They look amazing. They do, don't they? So you can hear the music playing. We're just going to go down to Ocean View because honestly, that's the best place to get sunset. But just look how green the grass is. I think this is watered, obviously. Is it watered? I don't know. It must be. It looks pretty good. Yes, Carla. Look at those. I forgot what those plants are called. You see loads of those. My nan's garden. Music alert. There you go, just looking up to the rock. Again, this is not the best view of the rock. It's a lot better over the other side. Look at that, just like you get in the UK, those old British toilets. Are they actually working where you normally have to put some money in? Yeah, they are, look at that. Baby changing as well. That's good to know. So yeah, that's Commonwealth Park. Don't know if I can walk. I think I have to go around the other side. Yeah, I do. You can see where the original cannons used to be up there. Lewis would like to be my agent. How much percentage would you take, Lewis? Christopher says, I need my friend from Skegness. I will be returning to Skegness, actually. I still can't believe that it's been voted the worst seaside town in the UK. It's like, what's going on this year by people that read Which? I mean, really? I mean, what is wrong with it? It's got a stigma to it, I think that's why. All these new buildings are popping up everywhere in Gibraltar. So when I first came here about 10, 15 years ago, it was so different. Too good to be real grass, David. I can assure you that was real grass. Let me know if you see Gabby, by the way. Come up in the chat and tell her where I am. See, look, the wall's still here. Hopefully, I think they will never get rid of these because this is part of Gibraltar's history and it should always stay here. It's kind of mixing the old with the new. You can see even more buildings popping up just over there in the distance. So Queensway just down there. So again, another little park. This is known as Champion Park. Last time I was here, there was kind of just finishing off, I think they were finishing off some work around here. Can't believe someone said, is that real grass? Yes, you've missed all that. That was actually in the town. Mind you, it's a good job Gabby's not with me because she wouldn't be up these stairs. Look at that, the naval grounds. Linked to the development of football in Gibraltar since the end of World War II. That's what this was. You can see, look, the football pitch that we're here. Amazing. Thank you, Foxy B, for updating us with a signal. I would suggest, right, once in your lifetime to visit Gibraltar. The flights are cheap. Hotels, accommodation, you can find cheap. I came over here when I was last year for about, and with hotel for a couple of nights, about £300. You could probably even do it a little bit cheaper than that, but yeah, we're going to see the British bobbies, look, doing their beat. Hope they don't tell me off for filming. They must get really hot during the summer. I just realised speed camera. Am I gonna get down here? Yeah, let's walk down here. Did you see them? Just like in England, they're doing speed cameras. Question is, if you get a ticket here, will you get notified back home in England? Gibraltar does have a British postcode, or it has a, yeah, British postcode. So if you wanted to send stuff to Gibraltar, use a British postcode. Someone I'm sure will tell me in the chat. Of course they will, Lewis. So obviously right now I'm just walking behind the main street. Now what I'm going to do I hope I don't lose signal. I'm going to walk back down there through Castmate Square and out the other side. I just worry about the signal dropping out. So, so do tell us what it's like. Cloister Ramp, this is where we are. So we can go down there for Castmate Square, but I reckon we might lose signal, so I'm going to have to go back up here. The Knights who say, I think they might have been. Yes, there's music playing, so I've got to talk. Don't forget to hit the video thumbs up. It does help push out the video to more of my subscribers. Isn't this beautiful? Look at that. People who live in Gibraltar, they're called Gibraltarians. I like to be referred to. Do not call them expats. They don't like that. I missed this earlier. You can actually see peacocks on the left-hand side. But I think this has been closed down for a while. I could be wrong. That's the one, Mike. Thank you. That's the postcode. It's just like any town in the UK. When you walk into the town, it's pretty quiet. We're going down towards where all the action is. And also, they've got a casino here in Gibraltar too. In fact, if I swing a left, I think the Irish town is down there. If you are new to the channel, why not hit that subscribe button? It's free, of course. And make sure you click the notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. Don't forget to check out my main tour of Gibraltar. I think I put it in the description. I might not. But the tour is there on the channel. Just search for Gibraltar Tour and it'll actually come up. I think it's had about a couple of 100,000 views to date. I do pretty much all the attractions in Gibraltar. And I show you where all the beaches are as well, which is pretty good. Why? Because it's steeped in history. It is different to the UK. And of course, it's got great weather. I believe they do, Stuart, yeah. But they do that in most towns, don't they? Thank you for the name of the flowers. If you're a big flower person, that is right. I don't know how I missed that earlier, but Matalan in Gibraltar. But compared to England, you don't get frontages like this, do you? Above the shops, like where Boo Avenue is. Have they got a Woolworths? Robbo, best comment of the day. Thank you, Yvonne. Means a lot. Does one have to take a PCR test before departing UK for Gibraltar? No, all restrictions have been dropped. And that includes passenger locator forms. If you are entering Spain, they've dropped everything, right, basically. So it's travel as normal. So get yourself out and about, traveling, booking flights. Now, if I'm lucky, I might see Gabby up here. So this is called Castmate Square. This is where we started the live stream this evening. It's where they do a lot of military parades and ceremonies up here. The British phone boxes. Can we see Gabby? Foxy B, tell us what the signal's like, because I know it always goes a little bit dodgy up here around Castmate Square. I hope it stays okay. This is where to go for something to eat, although they do close really early around here, I remember. Mrs. H, I flew into Jerez Airport, which is about an hour and a half away. Oh, I can't see Gabby around here. Signal is fine at the moment. And what is great about Castmate Square is you've got this little walkway, and then as you walk down there, you kind of go through a tunnel. I want to show you there, but I'm worried I'll lose the signal. Let me have a quick walk. I'll show you what I mean. Yep. Stuart, you're absolutely right. I have no idea why that is actually. Why is there no McDonald's in Gibraltar? So you can walk through there, and as you go up, you go through some really, what I would feel almost like Spanish streets actually up there. David, you're right. I don't think there's a Wetherspoons either. 25 degrees right now. I've had a couple of drinks in this bar before. It's quite nice. Sarah, yes, just literally before here, I came up and showed Gabby the monkeys. That sounds completely rude, doesn't it? Hopefully the sun isn't ruining the view too much. But yeah, the police station here in Gibraltar is very British. Even the brick building itself just looks really like you could be in any city in the UK with the authentic police sign lit up. So yeah, that was a place to come and eat. But the newest place to come and eat, obviously, is what I'm about to show you. I love as you walk through Castmate Square, you've still got all the big old doors. Obviously, this was once very secure. Ben's coming up next week, so look out for it. So there you go, a little bit of history up the top there as well. Castmate Square. There's also like, quite a few nice places to eat actually just outside of here. Crispy, we'll have a hotel tour for channel members. If you're a channel member, I will be doing a hotel tour for you if you really want it. Some of the newer apartments that have popped up here in Gibraltar. I mean, look at that. That's pretty impressive. I don't know if the camera does it justice. That is huge. And I have to say, the car park where I parked my car in has got to be the poshest car park I've ever seen. It's like a hotel, pretty much. Even the lifts are really posh. Petrol is cheaper in Gibraltar than it is in mainland Spain. At the moment, this is really sad if you really want to know. It's about £1.90 a litre for diesel. In Gibraltar, it's £1.50. They've got no signs up on it, so I can't tell you that. Oh, Julie, sorry to hear that, but thank you. Oh, Gabby's here. Gabby, hopefully you'll guide me to where you are. A slightly better view of the rock just there. Some little wispy low clouds coming in. Julian, any train stations? No, not in Gibraltar. I don't think so anyway. Thought they would drive on the same side road as us. Interesting. That is a very interesting point. I wonder why that is actually. So walking into Ocean Villa, this is the newest, well I say newest, it's been here for ages, but if you've been coming to Gibraltar for like, I don't know, the past 20, 30 years, you wouldn't have seen this here. But this is really nice up here. I'll show you all of this, especially a place to come for sunset, sundowners. Near Ocean Hotel.
You know what the bingo
is that where the casino is, Gabby?
Yeah, you know what
Almost 500 people watching. Do give the video a thumbs up, it helps me out. And remember, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, lots of videos coming up. In fact, as I said, if you missed it earlier, I'll be live in London on Monday night to see the celebration, well, to see the planning of the celebrations for this coming weekend. And there'll be a video coming up I thought I will celebrate, you know, obviously a very special occasion for our Queen. So I'll show you where she lives, not her actual door, but where she lives at Windsor. Hey, Leanne, thank you very much. How do you know if most Brits go to Gibraltar at all? How do you know if, I don't, what do you mean, Leanne? I didn't say that most Brits go to Gibraltar. So it's prohibited to feed the birds here, apparently. So there's a big casino stroke hotel that is shaped like a boat here. I'll show you that. I missed that. Don's switch light. I want to take the wife somewhere. Is it romantic? Yeah. Honestly, if you do a little bit of research, you can show people Gibraltar that they never thought was possible. I mean, this place is pretty cool, especially summer night. This is ocean view. I mean, like, there's loads of places to go and have a drink and have some food. Bit of a Caribbean vibe to it as well. And the last time I was here, I did a live. I got slightly intoxicated. And I had a drink up here where I showed my flipping debit card. Was it up there? I think it might have been up here. Indian tapas and dining. Well, that's interesting. Didn't know that. I'm sure it was here, this American grill. Does ring a bell. But you can just see that hotel that looks like a boat coming into view. I'll show you that. These are pretty cool as well, aren't they? Gabby, you're in Wagamama's. God, could you be any more British, Gabby? Go to somewhere different. Wagamama's. Is that because they've got good internet? Does Gibraltar compare to Great Yarmouth? Not really. Lovely coffee. Change your name again, you. It's not shaped like a boat. It is an actual ship in the water. Right, Gabby's in here. So look at this. They've got a Pizza Express. Look at this. It's a very posh Pizza Express. So Gabby is in here, apparently. Gabby, I can't see you. So pretty with the flowers. Where are you then, Gabby? Can't see her. David NW. I think I had a little bit too much to drink, and there were some people next to me, and I was talking to them, and yeah, it was having a bit of a combo. I let my guard down. It wasn't until I finished the live that somebody said, "Did you know that you?" Yeah, but thankfully you're a nice bunch, and nobody tried to clone my card. John says, "I've just read a book on Gibraltar." The Sunborn. It's coming up in a minute. I can't see Gabby. Gabby, where are you? Hey, Judy, thank you very much for your super chat. Thank you as always, Tim. It's been a great walk. It hasn't finished just yet, Judy, but thank you very much. I have no idea where the wife is. She says she's supposed to be here. It's very tropical, doesn't it? Almost 500 people watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. It helps the video out. And of course, if you're watching this on replay, don't forget to check in the link in the description for the actual tour of Gibraltar that I did last year. Gabby's playing hide and seek. She must be. Ollie's on board. Should we go and see Ollie Mers? Apparently he's here. I'll start singing to him. I think I had a drink here when I finished the live stream. Here she is. I can spot that sexy woman anywhere. I'm amazed that I found you. Are you feeling any better? That's okay. Well, you're here now. How's Thumps?
He's all right.
Hello, Thumps. Are you all right? Yeah. So I'm just walking around to the casino.
I thought all this never used to be here. This is for me.
Yeah, I know. Are you liking it?
See, I've seen a bit in your vlog.
Where are we going for a drink? Apparently, Ollie Mers is in there. Let's go and look for him. Hey, Gabby, there is a £2 mojito. Actually, I can't drink anymore because I've got to drive back. The sunset, though, is gorgeous tonight. It really is. The sun sets here at about 9:30, actually. It's 8:30 at the moment. But look at that. Amazing. I was worried about you, darling. Phantom said, is it full of British people? No. So I got confused about this. I thought it was shaped like a ship, but docked permanently. But when you see it from the other side, you'll see what I mean. Now, last time I was here, I actually walked into some of these rooms, Gabby. I don't know if you can follow me, but we'll try and do it on the live stream this evening if no one stops me. Would you want to just wait here for a moment? I did this last time, but this is a pretty cool hotel that's basically docked here all the time. Question is, does it move? I think they've got stabilizers. They must have. There's music here as well. Doesn't look like 8:30. It's because we're in Gibraltar, the southernmost tip of Spain. It's a British overseas territory, and obviously we're an hour ahead of the UK. David NW, we going red or black? Tell me now. Can you imagine if they did let me film? They'll probably tell me off. But the entrance to this is amazing. Look, you can actually, wow, look at that. You can actually see we're walking across the water, and there is the ship itself. Now the entrance is totally amazing. I feel like I've got, this is marble. Oh, this is so posh. Foxy B, tell us what the signal's like in here as well. You know, when you walk into a posh hotel and it smells nice, this has got a really nice smell. I can't flip the camera around on this app for some reason. Now that is pretty special. Do you know, David, I think it's based on that. Just look at the bar here. There's no one serving any drinks, but I want a drink. Wow, this is nice. And the view out the window. Look, you can actually see it's a ship. There's the view. I will show you the back of the ship in a moment, actually. We'll keep on walking. Now, this is nice. I could definitely sit here and enjoy a drink. Oh, yeah, very nice seats. Obviously, I cannot film in the casino for obvious reasons. Reminds me of a gangster movie. Hello to Stand Still from Phil, who is watching from Gibraltar. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and why not subscribe? Phil, hope you're good. You're lucky to be living if you are here in Gibraltar. John was here when they floated the ship in. Wow, that must have been an amazing experience. This is really nice. And my feet, right? This is marble floor. And my feet are really making a noise. This is the Ho restaurant. I'm going to lose signal in here, I can tell. Oh, yeah, very swanky. Love the low ceiling. Oh, there's music playing. I better go out. Actually, I'm going to Google how much this is actually to spend a night. In fact, I'm sure someone will be able to tell me. There is a ballroom downstairs. If I can get away with walking in there, I might just do that. I will lose signal downstairs. I know I will. Hello to Vincino, I think that's right, who's watching in Naples. There's a ballroom down here. I bet I lose signal down here. Is this a ballroom? Yeah, it is. Oh my God, look at that. That is insane. I'll tell you what, it's very warm in here though. Hello to Neil watching from Canada. So obviously you've got the main rooms all down there. And obviously up there. I can't go further in because I definitely lose signal. Is the signal fine, Foxy B? I'll show you the back end of the ship as well, which is pretty special. Thanks, guys. There you go, that's how they sell it. Look, you turn up in a nice swanky car, have some nice red meat, and go and gamble your life savings away. So there you go, a little bit of a show inside the Sunborn here in Gibraltar. It's really lovely in there. Hey, Rob, can you do some havens soon? Show me about havens, actually. I'd love that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So I'll show you around the back of the... Did you see? No, I didn't. I should have called out for him, actually. I'm just going to show around the back of the trip, and then we'll get a drink. Now, I was here. When I was here, there was one bar that sold a mojito a lot cheaper than the other bar. And because it sells it as €2, but one was actually cheaper, like €1.50 or something like that.
I always feel Ollie Hurst.
Can you imagine if we catch him on the live stream? Do you reckon he would mind?
Can you imagine if you saw him and he turned around and said...
Who said that Ollie Mers is here anyway?
Imagine if he said, Tim...
Yes, Sarah, I have. The video, if you want to see that, it's on my channel now. I do go down to the caves. This comes right? So I'll show you the back of the ship. Yeah. What's that?
We saw you walking there. We remembered your face, and remember we watched your videos last year.
Oh, nice one.
In Norfolk.
All right.
On the what was it?
It's the boat.
On the Broads. Oh yeah, nice.
And we looked at all your videos and we like.
Oh, I appreciate it. Did you watch the Gibraltar one?
No,
I did.
Yeah. Did you? Oh, have you done much of the?
We got here today.
Yeah.
Just about 11 a.m. So we're walking around the whole area right now.
Oh, it's amazing. You definitely want to go up there. Hire some bikes, right? There's a shop that hires electric bikes, and then yeah, and you can mention me, and they might give you a bit of a discount.
Yeah,
don't quote me on that video, but they might give you a discount. But I tell you what, you can get around the rock and everywhere with your bikes, and then just hire them for a couple of days. It's just so much less hassle. But oh, nice to meet you anyway. We can shake hands now. Whee! Lovely to meet you. I'll see you later. See ya. Steve said Ollie was about. He's wrapped up. It's a bad joke. Yes, I do look incredibly long at the moment. Yeah, I've met 3 people from my 3 not channel members, 3 subscribers today so far. It's been pretty good. Are you all right, Gabby? Are you following me? Is it a pool up there? I don't know. Oh, we'll check it out. Would you fancy a dip then?
I just think it's shocking if it is. So I mean, I just want to know what it's like. But I think it is, you know.
And you can come to Gibraltar with a baby.
Yes.
Gabby, you need to come and see the back of the ship, though. It does look pretty impressive, like most cruise ships do, actually. Fan club. I had a lady. I had a lovely lady come up to me when I was walking in the park, and she said, "Oh, we watch your videos." This is an old Volvo, isn't it? It definitely does. Really, I mean, this part of Gibraltar is just so nice to just be around. Look, I didn't know this. Last time I was here, I could have gone out on a jet ski on the Straits. Well, I wouldn't have gone out on the Straits of Gibraltar because there's ships everywhere. But
they did jet skis.
Yeah, they do. So some people have actually said that they remember this being docked here. Can anyone tell me in the comments how long this has actually been here? But oh, I should have. I don't think I could have done, but they've got a pool deck, I think, at the top.
Just like the Titanic.
Thank you, Linda. Victor is in Mexico. Thank you, Victor, for joining us on the live stream. Don't get what you mean there, Judy. But look, this I don't think this has ever been an entrance, but this is the back of the ship, and it's
That looks like an entrance.
yeah, the main entrance is where we just were, but you can see how it's, yeah, you can see where it's supported. It's not going to go anywhere. I'll just show you around the other side actually as well. Thump's all right.
Yeah, he's tired.
Thumps, you've been a good boy. Bless his little heart. He's been such a trooper today. We drove here from where's it called? Canil La Fontanera, which
Canil de la Fontanera.
basically, if you go on Google Maps and you put in Canil, Spain, you'll see it. It literally took us around about an hour and a half to drive here, which means we're going to have to walk an hour and a half. Drive an hour and a half back.
Walking is not happening.
Let me just quickly change the camera around. Figure out how to do it.
Where's the music coming from?
Right, there we go. So I just want to say a massive, hang on. Just want to say a massive thank you. And yes, I do look completely and utterly red raw today. This is not just because of Gibraltar, this is because of Spain.
This is blood pressure.
But yeah, thanks for watching the video from Gibraltar. I will put the link in the description after the video's gone live. If you have missed the video tour from Gibraltar, which I did last year, it's had a couple of 100,000 views. It is really, I think, the best way to see Gibraltar.
It's
I go
amazing.
literally everywhere. It's really good. I'm just probably biased, actually.
It's amazing. And I watched it and I didn't realise until I got here now just how good it actually is. So
Thanks, Debbie.
no, what I mean is you did do a really good job, but then when you come and actually see it yourself, you're like, actually,
And what's,
wow.
yeah, what's really
Yeah.
interesting, in fact, let me just show you behind us, right? Where is it? There you go. You can just see the Rock of Gibraltar there. But what is amazing is the fact that Gibraltar might look quite small, but it's got so much going on. And
this is all new from when I last come. Like I'm sitting here, standing
actually-
here now, thinking, wow, it's really kicking compared to when I came here when I was younger.
yeah,
So it's amazing.
I actually say that I would move to Gibraltar, but Gabby wouldn't. So there you go. Maybe I'll get a penthouse here when I can afford it.
The problem is I like going around my mum's for a cup of tea.
Get your mum to move here then as well, maybe. Anyway, thank you for watching the live stream. To celebrate is it the Platinum Jubilee? I keep getting confused.
Yes.
To celebrate the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, obviously I have to do something on the Queen. And in London, I'll be live on Monday night. And I'll also be doing a tour of where the Queen lives, obviously, which is the very famous, forgot the blooming name of it now. Where does the Queen live again, Gabby? Not Buckingham Palace.
Windsor?
Windsor, there you go, Windsor Castle. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us on the live. We're going to go and have a drink in Ocean Village, maybe catch up with Ollie Mers. And if I do, I will post
Get down with
I will
Ollie
post
Mers.
a photo or even a video.
Dance with me
on,
tonight, Ollie Mers.
Don't be blooming flirting with Ollie Mers. If I can, I'll actually do a photo and
Forgot where I
put it
was.
up on Facebook or Insta. Make sure you follow the socials. I will see you Monday, but there is a video coming up on Friday as well to finish off my Benidorm series. If you haven't watched the Benidorm series, the link is in the description as I go and check out the best fishing tips in Benidorm.
Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you for watching. Have a safe and wonderful evening. I'll leave you with the sunset now. Well, hang on. Yeah, that's it there. Night, everyone.